Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage, and we've got a clean sheet of ice and the final clean sheet of exhibition play tonight. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Kings take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Poked away by Doughty. LA's looking to break out. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Flyers in transition at center. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Oh, there's one more.
Kemper's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Puck moved over to Konechny. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Los Angeles moves it ahead. Moves it quickly over to Ferrier. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick. Kemper's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Kings pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, dumped right over the boards!
Well, yeah, and he's in the opponent's bench. This one's embarrassing, James. I mean, you're in your opponent's lap here, and you got to crawl your way out back to your side.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Handles the pass. And now it's grabbed by Drysdale. The Flyers will play it in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Avoids the poke check. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Los Angeles wins the face-off. Slides it diagonally to Hellenius. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Sanheim's got it along the wing. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. Moves it to Ferrier. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Cates. Denies him! Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Across the line. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Big time stop.
I'd say yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Shot! Denies him with the save. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Sanheim's got it in the defensive end. The Flyers played along the wing. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And that was stopped. And it's kicked away. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Andre's lugging the puck. Looking to make something happen at center. Loses the coverage there. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance. And there it is. Stop by Flip. And it looks like they're going to switch things up between the pipes here, Cheryl. A little odd.
Yeah, it's very odd. You know, there's no injury. There was no real signal or conversation around the bench, but nonetheless, the tender's coming out.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've still got zeros on the board. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Taken by Kuznetsov. The Flyers carried along the wall. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Nice job tying up his opponent. Big save by the goaltender. Passes it over to Fiala. And that's stolen by Sanheim. With the blast. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Dvorak's won the draw there on the attack. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
If you are the holder of the winning ticket, please take it to our customer service kiosk in section 144 on the concourse before the end of tonight's game to claim your prize. And thank you for supporting minor league hockey in your community.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the official set to drop the puck here on period number two. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Flyers have had a great first period, and they just have to continue to do what they're doing. They possess the puck, and they've really owned the underlying metrics in that category, but they need to convert on those opportunities. They can't let them slip away.
Pass stolen in the open ice. Makes his presence known on the ice. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's a shot. Stars on a silver cheer for Philly tonight.
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Philadelphia's rolling now, having taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Takes a shot. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Takes the pass. Now he slides it up to Couturier. Pushes it across to Grundstrom. Takes it across the blue line. And he makes the save with ease.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Los Angeles with possession in their own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Fiala. We got a whistle offside to call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. The Flyers win the draw. Here they come on the attack. Philadelphia's got the puck behind the net. The Kings gain possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Drysdale. Gaining momentum up along the side. Drysdale's got it against the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Los Angeles has been in great position all night long. They've got their legs under them as well. They're working hard. Their coach will be impressed.
And that's intercepted by Kuzmenko. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Flyers have it now. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. The Flyers have it now. Cates explores his options in the corner. And that slides right out to center ice. Angles it over to York. Got pinned up against the wall, trying to squeeze past the defender there.
I think he thought he had better foot speed than the defender, but it turns out he doesn't.
From point blank! Oh, a clutch save!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Flyers lead it 1-0. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Puck picked up by Jiricek. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. The Kings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Carries it across the line. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he loses control here. Gains the zone from the right side. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Moves with the puck at the corner. Easy save by Kemper. The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Kemper's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Hammers one, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Picked up along the wall by Andre. And he takes the dish. Directed over to Michkov. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Or you can visit the team website.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Kings need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
Kuznetsov's got the puck in his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. Taken along the wall by Grundstrom. That's gloved by Kemper. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Flyers lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Los Angeles wins the draw. Pass across to Kempe. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. Dumps it into the ozone. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Laferriere. Drills him. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. From right out of midair, he bats it down. And not much on that one. Feeds the puck to Fiala. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Big time stop there. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Philadelphia's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And now he moves it to Tippett. And they cough it up at center. Comes up on the stop as he got a piece of the blocker on it. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Tosses it on to Kuzmenko. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Ersson. Andre's picking up steam. Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the kick save. Los Angeles has the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Cates. Here's a race for the loose puck. And he comes up with it. Takes a shot. And that's blocked. Good stop by Kemper. The Kings have it against the wall. Directs it on over to Moore. Steps into all of that. Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. Quick shot! Oh, look at the stretch with the kick save!
Kemper's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Shuts him down!
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Moves it to Grundstrom. Here's a shot! And he makes the save. Picked off by Kuzmenko.
Los Angeles is generating momentum off of the turnovers and the interceptions that they're creating by being in good positions and utilizing their sticks. This is still a close one, though. They've got to convert if they want to win this game.
Oh, he got puddled by Ersson! Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Quick pass across to Hellenius. Dumps it in. Swatted out of midair. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Kuznetsov's got it in the offensive end. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Kemper's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
And there's the save. And a great save. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Kemper. Quick pass to Abels. Puck scooped up by Edmondson. The Kings played along the boards. LA's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Fires into the empty net. Scores into the empty net. And that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, they'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Flyers with that empty netter should seal the deal here, barring a complete, absolute, epic disaster, right?
I would say that, James, and that was perfectly executed, I might add. The empty netter, that's the only time I'd ever get one. But when you look at that and the lead that they now have, it would have to be disastrous to give it up. Kemper's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
The Flyers have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Philadelphia's won the faceoff. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, they have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And there it is, the final horn. You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross-crease, you know, and the players can shoot from everywhere. Just the landscape of the game is so fast. But, man, was he ever athletic tonight? He showed his movement, his mobility, and, man, his ability to track. He was excellent.
Really good. Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.